Und damit ein herzliches Willkommen und Hallo zu einem weiteren Part Let's Play Fake Order. Ich bin es am Simafix. Wir haben beim letzten Mal sehr viel Seltsames gemacht. Wir haben Korean Sky in ein Ei verwandelt und in die Stratosphäre wollen wir sie schießen, nachdem hier alles mit dem Tree of Emptiness geschossen ist. Ja, ein sehr seltsamer Taegong Wang Plan, aber gut, der Taegong Wang ist ja auch seltsam. Deswegen würde ich mal sagen, passt es doch einfach. Zumindest der Tunguska-Vorfall ist hier erstmal geklärt. Und nun, liebe Leute, denke ich mal, geht es hier zum Ende. Wir werden natürlich nur schauen, wie es hier weitergeht. Beziehungsweise wie es zum Ende geht mit der Anti-Primate Bath für Tunguska Sanctuary. Section 13. Lava's Fate. Fate is. Taegong? Bist du mein Schicksal? Du bist definitiv mein Schicksal. Ich hoffe es, liebe Leute. So ein kleiner Gabschuss-Spuk so mit so einem Daily-Ticket wäre ganz in Ordnung. Würde ich nehmen. So, wir sind wieder an unserer wunderschönen ausgelöschten Erde, wo nichts mehr da ist. The Old Tunguska Forest. You're back on the bleached earth. It's all the same everywhere you look. Yes, Senpai. There is no sign of NFF headquarters, the Death Zone, or the Life Zones Verdant Forest and Babbling Brooks. They were here not too long ago, and now they are all gone. No, that's not right. Since this endless void is the present default state of the world. Maybe it's more accurate to say it's gone back to the way it used to be. Phew. It really is all gone without a trace, huh? Where's the world tech? Taegong Wang? I hid it in a place. Time and space work a little differently. It's not out, there's void space, but it should keep the egg from anyone trying to meddle with it. Then, when the time comes, when the tree of emptiness roots are gone, and the skies are clear once more, it will launch into space automatically, and no one will be the wiser. So, set it and forget it, huh? Sounds good to me. Woher dann soll das Ei eigentlich erkennen, dass wir gewonnen haben? Pew, I have to say, I'm absolutely exhausted. Thanks for helping with Kernskaya. I hardly did anything deserving of thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for indulging me. Thank you. Senpai, I just had a thought. Oh, please tell us. You can't become an evil of humanity without genuine love for humanity. So then, how did Könnskai become a beast? Ah, now I see. An excellent question, unfortunately, one I am happy to answer. You know how I told her that she doesn't actually care about humans at all? Yes, I remember. You said you used your sage arts. Indeed, I used them to look into the very core of her essential nature. Phew. How can I put this? You see, when I said she doesn't care about humans, I was maybe fibbling a little. Niki sagt so, ach, schon wieder. Was? Fibbing? Phew! Mama! Hey, no, settle down, Phew. You're scaring sheepy young. So, you're saying you lied? I did. Divine. Das war das Motto der Mission. Puh! Ja, ich verstehe schon. Der typische Merlin-Ding. But not in a bad way. I promise you, it wasn't some malicious deception or anything like that. If there's a kind of lie, you can justify telling it's the kind that taught her. Your lie was justified? Yes, that's right. Although she actually does hate humanity. I sort of used that as a jumping off point to convince her otherwise. I mean, she really did seem like she couldn't care less about humans, right? That much was apparent in both her words and her deeds. The idea that she didn't care either way was both true and false, a lie and not a lie. So yes, she does hate humans and was geniusly looking forward to witnessing their extinction. But, at the same time, given how she come into this world, she actually loves us too. Humans, humanity, humankind. No matter how much we may burn down forests or wipe out other species. No matter how much she may be aware of the fact that she can never peacefully coexist with us. She still sees us, the primates who claim to dominate this world, as just another species of the animals she loves. What's more, some animals even form bonds of friendship and love with humans. She can neither deny or ignore that. All that is to say, she has genuine love for humankind. Which is also why she resents us so much. She absolutely meant it when she said she wanted us to die out. The existence of the Death Zone, which is filled with animosity and to drive murder humans, the very skills she acquired to kill us, her authority manifestation. All of that was gone quite genuine. You remember those great horns she had, right? The mark of a mature beast? True, she did have those horns. Right, I saw them too. And so my conclusion is, Kernskaya does in fact love humans. But at the same time, she also hates them and wishes them dead. So much so that it made her want to swear off humankind forever. Phew. Not that both loving and despising something at once is actually unusual. That's no less true for humans than it is for beasts. Though some of us are more aware of the fact than others. That's true. I think all of the other beasts we've met so far have had those same feelings, to different degrees. Solomon hasste uns, wollte aber die Menschheit auferstehen lassen. Chiara und Karma haben ihre seltsame Form von Liebe gehabt. Jede sehr seltsame Form. Wen hatten wir denn noch Schönes? Was hat man denn noch als Bestie? Tiamat, genau. Im Endeffekt eine verstoßene Mutter. So does that mean that Kernskaya didn't want to hate us any more than she already did? She didn't want to hate us anymore. Yes, I think I understand what you mean, Senpai. Phew. I think she chose to set sail across the Sea of Stars because she wanted to let go of the hate. Not for humanity's sake. No, that's not right. She did it all for animals. Including humans. Oh, it looks like my time is up. Woo-woo! Are you sad to see me go? That's cute. Mama! Yes, don't worry, Ji Bi-shuang. We are still going to go. Besides, it would be impossible to use a secret technique that would let us stick around, at least in the Spirit Ocean. Though it is hard to tell which reason it is, given the timing and everything. Huh? Hard to tell the reason for what? Well, I'm obviously about to return to the throne, but why? It is because the special region is gone, and humanity finally comes to collect a roach servant who's been going around without even a holy grail creeping in here. Or is it that I utterly demolished my spirit and spirit by using Divine Judge level Sage Shot? Well, what do you think? Man, I don't know. You're right. It is hard to tell with this timing. Of course, I'll accept my fate either way. I'm obligated to fulfill my responsibility. Given how Tamawich Kernskaya modeled herself in the image of Daiji, the fair-faced golden fox that our culture is in a way partially responsible for, and taking that responsibility falls to me. But hey, at least I managed to do something about it. Das hast du getan, mein Freund. Well, this is it. If you're fortunate enough to see each other again, I'd appreciate being summoned as a caster next time. I might just be able to come as Grant. Auf Wiedersehen, du Möchtegern Grandcaster. Mama! Fool. Idiot, you're supposed to come up with a farewell line ahead of time. Whoop. Looks like it's my time too. Of course I already know what I want to say. This was a good fight, a good adventure. I really enjoyed our journey together. I did too. We had a few difficult battles. But we saw some beautiful things along the way too. Phew! So I really enjoyed myself too. So long, and thanks for the fish, Nikit. Bye, Kalia. Don't go dying on us too soon now, you hear? Farewell! Auch an euch vielen Dank. Abschließende Beschwerden. And just like that, they're gone. Oh, I'm gonna miss them having around. Tiger Wang, Sheepish Young, Nikit's Dragon. I never did regain my memories. I really hope that doesn't mean I forget about all this after I get back to Chaldea, you know. It's okay. If you do, I'll just tell you about what happened again. Ah, thanks, Master. You're so nice. Fu? Oh, you're trying to cheer me up. Fu! Goodbye, great heroes. You guys were lots of fun to hang out with. If we ever get to see each other again, I hope we can go drinking next time. I think we forged a deep enough connection that we'll definitely see them again. Yeah, I think so too. Foo-foo. Senpai, it's the Shadow Border. Hey there. You are. We got through. You're both okay? And so is the Wookiee, I see. We are all okay, and don't worry, the Shadow Border's working just fine as well. So you managed to get in touch with the Stormborder, so they should be coming by to pick us any moment. Yep, you all stay right here where you go. Got it? Oh, and one more thing. I'll tell you again properly after you get back, but I think you should hear this too. Well done, both of you. I consider this current Sky Hunter a great success, so make sure you to write mission reports accordingly. Yes, sir. Understood. Ein erfolgreicher Tag für Chaldea. Hoffentlich. Auch wenn wir uns hier leider verabschieden könnten. Ah, beautiful beast. A superlatively beautiful woman, your beauty undiminished by the dreadful harm you have done to this world and people. You were truly strong. I lost more allies than I count to you, many of whom I consider friends. I'll never forget the battle I fought to capture you. I fought so many times that I was about to die. But eventually we won. We finally deposed the Shang dynasty and imprisoned you in a demon-binding chains. You never stopped struggling. You were relentless in your determination to survive, even if you had to live in filth or subsist on mud. Over and over, you begged us to spare your life. Over and over, you cursed the world and everyone in it. Somehow even that side of you was beautiful to me. Yes, even in your final moments. Goodbye. Goodbye, Daiji, Millennium Fox Spirit. You who are more beautiful and more terrifying than anyone have ever been. Yes, goodbye to you as well. You who are more detestable and more precious than any I have ever known. I hope your death is no longer and more painful than any of you wretched kind. I'm afraid I won't be doing that. I'm going back to the Kunlun Mountains, and one day I'm going to become a Xian. Indeed. Indeed, I suppose you are, whereas I. No matter how much I wish for eternal life, I'll never get it, and you will. Oh, I hate everything about this. Well, fine then. If that's how it's going to be. I want you to live the rest of your eternal life cursed by every beast that lives. You're cursing me? Yes, I am. Unless you scoop up every last drop of blood that spills from the head after it's been cut off. You will be cursed for all of eternity. If you're going to enjoy eternal life, you also have to live with eternal regret. You're really quite frightening, you know. You mean you didn't know? Yes, I am a Daiji, the terrible nation-running beast, the living embodiment of disaster and evil of humanity. And I will always hate, curse, and despise you. According to legend, Taigong Wang Luosheng was so absorbed in his writings during the final days of the Shang dynasty that his wife filed for divorce and left him. Years went by. After the fall of the Shang dynasty, after Lu Shuang gained tremendous acclaim for his role as the head tactician of the new Zhao dynasty army, he was given a domain of his own as a reward for his service. Shortly afterwards, his former wife reappeared seeking reconciliation. In response, Lu Sheng spilled some water from a bowl and said, "If you can return this water to the bowl, I will let you back into my life." But of course, spilled water never returns to the bowl. What has been spilled can never again be what it once was. The sad fact of life. Huh? You want to know what actually happened? Well, how can I put this? Huh? Where am I? I don't get it. I hear the Rockspur state in the throne of heroes, so if the thrones is a collection of humanity's information, then this blue sky is probably a dream or something. Either that or some kind of hallucination. Even that festival is over there is probably... Wait, a festival? Don't tell me. Now that I, the brave Bogatyr Dobry am thought of the deed and never returning. Are they trying to make my young wife take a new husband, even as she waits so patiently for me? Is that what this festival is for? Some kind of bullshit wedding ceremony? Is that what's going on here? No, wait. That can't be right. I don't even know what year it is. Although, hang on. I'm pretty sure I set out to save humanity, or rather, my motherland of Russia. So, does that mean heroic spirits aren't completely separated from the throne? Oh, whatever. So, are they really going after my wife while I'm away? Again? Don't they ever get tired of trying the same stunt over and over? Good grief. Still, if Russia really is in danger, I have to save it. I am the eternal warrior who can do just about anything. Yeah. Except raising kids. That's right. It was 1908. In that year, I, Dobriana Nikic, materialized in Russia. As a Bogatyr of the Sun Prince, I had some ties to the goddess of the sun as well. The radiant eastern goddess was present, celebrating the birth of new life. She said, so what if this new life is inhuman? So what if she was born screaming? Though she may not reach the sun as its zenith, she was still born from brilliant light. That makes her my child. I see. That makes sense. And so, I ventured to the heart of the site of a massive explosion. I made my way through all sorts of obstacles, endured all kinds of troubles and hardships. I fought and killed strange creatures, things that were neither dragon nor insect, or anything else I knew, that had been wrapped beyond recognition by the fragments of the rock that devastated Tunguska Forest. There, on top of the pile of fallen trees that had been burnt to a crisp, I found you, still a baby. I gave you a name, and I gave you food. I stayed with you for as long as I could, but I was still only a rock spit, an empty, transistent shadow. I couldn't be there to raise you to adulthood, much as I wished otherwise. I couldn't be there to lessen the burden of your curse, or to let you vent your frustration. I could only be there when you met your end. I'm sorry, Yaska. Yeah, I hope you can forgive me. She will, I'm sure of it. Ah, it's you, my beloved Spoos. If you don't believe me, check for yourself one day. I bet you find Yaskaya is more willing to forgive you than you suspect. You think so? I hope you're right. I can't imagine she will, still. It would be so nice if she would. Okay, liebe Leute, damit sind wir jetzt zumindest so halbwegs offiziell fertig. Es kommt noch der Epilog, aber ich würde sagen, wir machen jetzt einfach schon mal unser Fazit hier. Also, sehr interessantes Event. Auf jeden Fall stark begonnen. Ich fand das persönlich am Ende auch ziemlich strange, was uns hier erwartet hat. Also wie gesagt, diese ganze Geschichte, wir machen sie in ein Ei und schießen sie, wenn alles gut ist, in die Luft und alle lieben. Leute, ich sage immer wieder, Bösewichte können ruhig böse sein. Sie müssen nicht nett sein. Und das nehme ich der ganzen Kampagne doch ein bisschen übel. Es war ein bisschen strange alles, was zum Ende hier passiert ist. Und ja, trotzdem muss ich sagen, Tunguska war doch ganz nett. Also wie gesagt, nicht das Beste, definitiv, wenn man es das Story-Teil bezeichnet, wirklich nicht das allerbeste, besonders wenn man es natürlich mit Seraph, Nautilus oder so vergleicht, deutlich besser als Tunguska, nicht als Oku, tausendmal besser. Besonders Taigong Wang und Nikic waren wirklich interessant, war jetzt noch, also Nikic ist im Endeffekt die Koen Sky benannt hat, ganz nett im Endeffekt. Hätte er alles verändern können, Leute. Hätte Koen Sky zu gut machen können und dann wäre sie eine nette Fuchsdame gewesen. Auf jeden Fall, liebe Leute, wie gesagt, ganz cool. Mir hat hier das Ende war nochmal eine schöne Sache. Und ja, liebe Leute, das war es nämlich noch nicht ganz. Wir haben nämlich noch einen Epilog vor uns. Und da geht es jetzt richtig los. Doch, bevor wir da hinkommen, machen wir nochmal einen kleinen Cut und beim nächsten Mal geht es dann hier wirklich zum Finale von Tunguska. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Ciao.